Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Syafiq Hilmi and I am from Group 5 Economic Sharia Study Program in Institute Agama Islam Negeri Bone. On this occasion, I want to tell you about what is inflation. So what is inflation? Inflation is the general and sustained increase in the price of goods and services for a certain period of time. And according to expert Samuelson and Nordos, inflation is an all-around increase in price, not just for one or two goods. In example, if the price of gasoline, staple foods, transportation, and rent all rise simultaneously, that is a sign of inflation. Or example of inflation in Indonesia. In 1998, monetary crisis, inflation reached over 70%. Due to the dramatic fall of the rupiah value and sharp increase in the price of import goods. And then the next point of types of inflation. The first, real inflation below 10%. Price can still be controlled and the economic is relatively stable. And the second, moderate inflation, 10 until 30%. Is price begin to rise quickly and the public purchasing power decreases. And the third, severe inflation is 30 until 100%. The economic starts to be disturbed and price skyrocket. And the last is hyperinflation, more than 100%. Is money lost its value and people resort to barter or foreign currency. Example, hyperinflation in Zimbabwe 2008, where price increases by millions of percent. Alright, the next point is general causes of inflation. The first, increases public demand pull inflation. The second, increases production cost push inflation. And then increases money supply in circulation and weakening exchange rate of the currency. And the last is government budget deficit. Impact of inflation. The first is negative impact. The public purchasing power decreases. 100,000 rupiah can no longer buy as many goods as it used to. Savings lost value. Investment is disturbed due to price uncertainty. People with fixed incomes are also affected. And the last is income distribution becomes uniform. On the second impact is positive impact. The first is encourage economic growth. The second is increases entrepreneurial profit. And the last is motivate people to invest rather than save money. And the last point is how to overcome and control inflation. The first is reducing the money supply, monetary policy. Bank Indonesia, the central bank, can raise interest rates to encourage people to save money rather than spend it. The second, managing tax and government spending, fiscal policy. The government can increase tax or reduce state spending expenditures to limit the amount of money in circulation. And the next, increasing good production. If the supply of goods is plentiful, price will stabilize and not continue to rise. And the last point is implementing price and wage control. The government can set price ceilings, maximum price, or adjust wage to prevent them from triggering further price hike.